So nowadays we use these presses. So what we do, we fill the presses with the grapes and we close it and we turn it down. Only with this movement we have the first most or grape juice. Usually the oenologists are going to produce the grape reserves with this most, with this grape juice. And then what we do is the second pressing. So here inside there is a membrane and we inflate it, and this membrane only breaks the skin of the grape, but not the seeds, because the seeds are bitter and we don't want a bitter Cava. Yes, and then we use, to produce Cava, we can only use 66% of this moss by law. So what we do, we sell the rest to other companies and they make another products. For example, grape juice, or with the seeds, oil, or cosmetic products, and so on. Okay. I don't know. Someone has written. So what we do now is we fill our tanks with this moss, with this grape juice, and here rest 24 hours, so 1 day. And if there is a skin or a seed, so the sediments, so they fall down, and we only filter the clear moss, the clear grape juice. This process is called clarification. And then we are ready to start the first fermentation. So we add the yeasts, and these yeasts are going to eat the natural sugar of the grape, or the grape juice. And this reaction turns into alcohol and gas carbonic. But imagine, here there are a lot of pressure. For this reason, we open the doors from these tanks and the gas carbonic goes away, evaporates. Yes, and after 2 weeks we have base wine. Base wine of Xarelo, Macabeo and Penedes separately. Okay, now our enologists play a very important role because they will decide the cepage, blending in English. Yes. So the enologists will decide the cepage, the blending. For example, do you remember the black bottle we have seen upstairs? Cordon Negro. So this bottle, this Cava contains 40% Penedes, 35% Macabeo and 25% Xarelo. So our 3 local grape varieties. So when the enologists have decided the cepage, the blending, we can start the second fermentation. Very, very important. According to the traditional method, the champenoise method, the second fermentation takes place in the bottle, inside. So we add this blending, the yeasts, and this time also sugar. And then we close the bottle, with this plastic cap and with this metallic cap. And then we put the bottle in prima position, so horizontal. And in the next 40 days, these are going to eat also this time the sugar we have added. And this turns in more alcohol and gas carbonic. And since this time the bottle is closed, the gas carbonic is inside, yes. After 40 days, the yeasts are going to die and they are going to be in the stomach of the bottle. What do you think? We have Cava or we have to wait a little bit more? Wait, very good. Do you know how many months we have to wait at least?
6. A little bit more, I show you.
6
It's like pregnant. 9, very good. For a reserva, a reserve, we have to wait at least 15 months. And for a gran reserva, great reserve, 30 months. After this aging, the sediments are inside the bottle, on the stomach of the bottle. And yes, they are drinkable, but it's not very tasty, I would say.